It began with a scream. Not mine, hers. My sister. "You're so selfish," she snapped, toddler on her hip, another kid howling somewhere in the hallway. "You live here for free. The least you could do is pitch in." I was at the counter slicing carrots. Didn't even bother to look up. "I cover the mortgage, the electricity, water, internet. If anything, you're the ones living here for free." She spun around and stormed out. 10 minutes later, Dad stepped in. "You really upset her," he said. "Can't you just help a little more? You know how stressed they are." I nodded. But inside, something shut off, like a door closing for good. I used to admire my sister. She was the fearless one growing up, loud, wild, full of fire. We used to build pillow forts, whisper secrets under covers. I took the blame when she snuck out, even claimed responsibility when Dad's car got dented. She cried. I got grounded. I figured one day she'd have my back too. Turns out she never figured out the difference between love and leverage. It started slow. She and her husband moved in for a little while after he lost his job. A month became 3, then 6. They claimed my old bedroom. More room for the kids, they said, and I relocated to the attic. Still, I paid the bills. Quietly, consistently, because that's what family does. Family helps. Or so I thought. Then one day, I said I couldn't babysit, and everything shifted. The kindness disappeared. My sister lashed out. Mom said I lacked empathy. Dad accused me of creating tension. Her husband just smirked, like he'd won something. And maybe in a way he had. Because that night I packed a bag, not out of spite, out of clarity. The next morning I handed Dad a list, a clean printed breakdown. Starting next month, I said, I won't be paying these anymore. He scanned it. Mortgage, utilities, subscriptions. You're being dramatic. No, I replied. I'm being finished. I walked out with a duffel bag and a 3.79 coffee in my hand. Freedom tasted strange, bitter, but also absolutely right. Weeks passed, quiet ones, no calls, no texts, no thank you for years of footing the bills like it was expected of me. I found a tiny one-bedroom place, clean, peaceful, mine. I cooked for one, slept through the night, paid every bill with my own name on it, and then the messages started trickling in. Wi-Fi's down. You didn't pay. The mortgage is behind. You sure you canceled it? We just need help, but only for a bit. I didn't reply. I just watched. Then came the eviction warning. Turns out raising 2 kids with no income and no backup plan doesn't magically resolve itself. Dad called me. They're losing the house. You're really just going to let this happen? I said nothing. Because I had watched. For years. Watched them live on my dime. Watched them weaponize guilt. Watched them treat me like a piggy bank with a heartbeat. Now it was their turn. I did help, just not how they expected. I reached out to the landlord. Explained I'd been covering the bills in silence for years. Sent over proof, receipts, transfers, account summaries, and offered him a clean way forward. He put the property up for sale the following week. 3 months after I left, they were out. I ran into my sister at the grocery store not long after. She looked worn out, messy hair, cracked phone, baby wailing in the shopping cart. She stared at me for a while, then muttered, "You ruined everything." I took a breath, looked her right in the eyes. "No," I said. "I just stopped fixing what you kept breaking." My parents rent a small apartment on the other side of town now. Her husband moved back in with his own parents. She crashes on couches, rotates between friends. No more spa appointments. No more champagne brunches while I folded their clothes. Just life. It wasn't revenge. It was release. Sometimes I still think about the attic. That little box of a space, the fan creaking overhead, my phone buzzing with demands, my hands trembling as I typed out resignation letters, because I was juggling 2 jobs to support 4 adults and 2 children who barely knew I existed. Now, I sit on my own balcony, alone. It's quiet, peaceful, no guilt, no noise. They called me selfish, but selfish is giving someone the rope. and letting them decide what to do with it. They chose to pull. I just let go.